about getting their licence. While I'm reloading my 308s. Any questions, anyone? Where you from? Don't be shy. I'm just making some 308 bullets. Right then, just like chat. Anyone there? Yep. Sounds like the girlfriend's home. A little bit more, I think. Yeah, perfect. So come on, where you from? Say hello. Are you a shooter? Hey, do you shoot? Do you reload? So come on, say hello. The ex-wife stalking me, are you? Can you hear me okay? I'm testing my mic. Got one of these doodahs. Let's put a bit more of this in there. Got to get this pretty precise. Oh, they've gone. Oh there, making some ammo here. Any questions? Just asked. Come on, don't be shy. Start the chat. Let's get rolling. Might change that view actually, a bit closer. What do you reckon? So I'm making 308s. Bring you a bit closer here. That's a bit better, isn't it? So come on, let's have a question. I'm never sure whether I've got this working right until someone says something. Too much in there. 44 grains. Little bullet, ready to push on. Another freedom seed. Put that down a bit more. See what's going on there, can't you? Lily, could you log on? Could you log on to see if my feed's working on my YouTube channel? Find me on your YouTube. Yes, find me. Oh, it's working. Thanks, Mickey. I weren't sure, so I got this new mic that I'm using for the first time. And so you a shooter, Mickey?
I can see you now.
Okay. Okay. Say something on the chat. Type something. So anyone got any questions? Everyone got their shotgun certificate or license? Anyone reload? I'm just bored trying to do a chat. I don't even know one of them. Oh, I'm doing 308. Mickey, I've had these bits up here for a while. I've prepped them all. And all I've got to really do now is just fill them with powder and put the bullet in. Do you reload? I bought this the other day. Well handy if you're in the reloading. Because when you've sized your brass, you put it in there and it all fits nice. Should be dead flush when it's there. Unlike one that's been fired and not resized, just won't go in. Because I anneal my brass, because I've had problems where going through the sizer, they're still too big. They won't grab the bullet. Hello, Miss Lily. A 308's my largest caliber gun I've got. I'm getting old. The bigger calibers thump. I was going to get a British 303. But they hurt. When you pull that trigger. So Mickey, you from the States? Essex. You're the firearms dealer who sent me an email the other day. I don't go to Essex very much. Used to, with work. What's it going over again? So come on folks, where's everyone from? Pesky citizen, USA. What state? I've been to the States. Done some good shooting there 38 years ago, in my younger day. Still like America. California. Went to Hollywood for about a week. Yeah, you have to be careful, Mickey. They can't wait any reason. I had an argument with a cyclist today and I thought, oh, that's all I need. Was a few cyclists actually, 3 abreast down a country lane that 2 vehicles have trouble passing. And I'm in a big van. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I was in Hollywood. I stayed in a youth hostel that was in the parking lot of the YMCA. That was an eye-opener, the YMCA back in 1987, I can tell you. Went in that shower room and straight back out again. See why village people were singing their songs. But Washington State I enjoyed. No, I don't shoot deer. Get a lot in the garden. I thought about shooting deer, but it's just rigmarole with the police. You know, they come round, approve it, draw maps, let them know where the footpaths are, all of that. And shoot from an elevated height. I'll probably do it eventually. These are just for target shooting at Bisley. I'll shoot these at, it's about 900. I'll try for 1,000 yards, but they struggle. I've only got light, these are 145 grains. So they're not really heavy enough to throw down 1,000 yards. About 900 yards, they start going subsonic. And then they really start to drop on that last 100 yards. So do you shoot deer, Mickey? Yeah, 175. Mind you, there's a good chance with these as well. I'll probably do 500-600 yards. Depends what my mates want to shoot when we go. My rifle club, the National Rifle Association, where I shoot, they've got quite a few ranges there. They go out to 1,200 yards. But a lot of my mates, they don't like doing much more than 600, and they've got a 600-yard range. So yeah, I bought these when I went to the Little Arms Fair. I'll have to try and get some heavier. We'll see what's. Oh, it's a hell of a lot cheaper to reload my own. It's got dearer though recently. Like the silly things, primer bit that goes in the bottom. They've gone up in the last, well, from before COVID to now. They've gone up about 3 times the price. Powders as well. It's not always cheaper to reload your own because you just shoot a lot more. Yeah, box of 20 of these at the NRA is probably about 21 quid. What do you shoot, Mickey? Shotgun, rifle, pistol? So where's everyone from? We got 5 people in the chat now. Over there. Bit too much in there. Anyone got any questions about getting their ticket? All right. That's what I'm using. Never sure how to pronounce that. Vitovori. Vitovori. And I'm putting 44 grains. I've got loads of powders, but I find not all the books had the powders. Am I off? 4895. Might have a look. Might see if I've got some of that. mad now. Over here, we don't have as many powders to get. You get a much better choice and a much better prices than us. So I might have. I've got a Ruger precision rifle. I'll shoot it with a suppressor on. Helps with the recoil. Yeah, I like the Ruger. I just bought the other day an old Marlin, stainless steel lever action Marlin in 357 Magnum. Off a friend who'd given up shooting because he got too old. So I enjoy that one. And this one, the Ruger 308. No, you don't have a separate license for suppressors. You pretty much because of health and safety, you can have them. You just ask and they'll give you one. You have to ask for it. But the funny thing is with a lot of suppressors, you can buy them without a license if it's for your air rifle. Yeah, when did you send off for your ticket? I thought mine took forever when I applied about 10 years ago. It took 3 months. All my friends' licenses, they got theirs like within 2 weeks to a month before COVID. Savage heavy barrel. Oh, at least they've come. That's good. What part of the country do you live in? I was worried about getting mine. Yeah, it's a very accurate rifle. I'll have to do a little video on it soon, on the lever action, my Marlin. I did have a Rossi 357 before, but the Rossi, I mean, it was fun to shoot and I got quite good, but because it ejects out the top, you can't put decent sights on it, or you know, your scope. With a Marlin, you can put a scope on it. You can, you know, put red dot, whatever, because it ejects out the side in the Marlin. The Rossi, it's a Winchester type. It chucks it out the top. Sussex, yeah, I used to live in Sussex. They're not too bad now. They seem to be getting their finger out. Yeah, mind you, Sussex and Surrey have joined. Nah, don't use a round catcher. Pick them up off the floor. Get Enfields, eh? I was going to get a Lee Enfield British 303, but they hurt, they thump. So I'm not that. We've got a couple in my club I can borrow. We got one with a scope and one with the old iron sights. We got old boys with iron sights that shoot their 303s 1,000 yards and hit V-balls. It's quite impressive. I can't even see the target that you know, without a scope. What do you mean by a round catcher? Is it just saying it goes on the side? Picks them up? It is impressive. They're these old boys, so they're retired, aren't they? Got nothing better to do. Never married, no kids, good pension, great job. Never got divorced because they didn't get married, so they still got everything. They just go shooting all day. The chap I bought the Marlin off, he was the same, never married, engineer, good job, good pension, no kids, no wife. Just lived a life of Riley. No, we don't have one of them so much in England. We don't, because we're not really allowed semi-autos. We're allowed semi-auto in a rim fire, but it's not worth picking up a rim fire, is it? So pretty much, oh, got cramp. Pretty much all our guns are either straight pull or was it? Yes, straight pull really, or bolt action. Oh, getting cramp in my fingers. So, what else we got on here? Yeah, I'll tell you, if you another good gun show is, I don't know if you see the one that I done at Bisley. They've got another one. I think it's called the Trafalgar because they have a competition there, the Trafalgar competition with the shooting, and then they have a load of little stall holders and like on that video I done. So that's quite a good one. It was only off the cuff. I thought I'd do a video. The NEC one's not as good as it used to be, because, well, say at the NEC they used to do it at a place in Coventry, which was on a farm auction place for the cattle and bits, and they had a lot of cheaper guys, a bit more like the Bisley one, because I prefer that because they're just selling all the bits and pieces that you need, and second hand a lot of it. You know, I picked up a load of bullets that were dirt cheap because they had a couple missing. I picked up gas checks. I don't know if you know what a gas check is. It's these little bits. Let's have a look. I've got some up here. It's a gas check. Don't know where they've gone. And it always one. So gas check, you see that little thing on the end? I've got to get a thing that pushes them on tight, but that's like a 357 Magnum or 38 special bullet. Well, because this is all lead, if you shoot it as a 357 Magnum, the back melts, or gets either the powder's too hot or it's going too fast down the barrel, and it leaves a lot of lead in the rifling. That's why you tend to get a copper bullet. But with the gas checks, it stops that. So that's why I bought them. So I bought about 2,500 gas checks for about £25. No, even less than that. So, which is handy for the gas checks. But I need a bullet sizer, because you put them on the bottom, push them through, and it pushes them on nice and tight apparently. So I shall get that bullet sizer at probably the Trafalgar show, because they got loads of second-hand ones like that there. I didn't really know what they were used for. I just thought it was people that done a rough cast, would cast their own bullets, and then they put them through the bullet sizer to get them the exact size. But a lot of people use them to put gas checks on, so you can use them. So you can shoot them with a heavier load, and it's going to be more accurate as well, not just for leaving the lead in the barrel. Yeah, see, I was new to learning this gas check thing, because being a Brit, you know, there ain't really anyone you can ask. It's only when you start doing something and then you realise you need something else, you need another bit or another thing, as such. So this gas check thing's new for me. These are all the right size. Yep. I'm just looking for a box now to put these ones in. Don't go away, folks. Yeah, got some of these I do. I want to get into 410 shotgun reloading, because they're getting really expensive, them old cartridges. You know, 15 quid a box. For 25. I've got this reloader for shotguns there, never used it. You buy all these things, didn't you? You see them at these shows, you think, oh, that's a good idea, I'll get that. And then they just sit on your shelf. Mind you, we're banning lead. We're banning lead bullets now, I see. It's not good. I've got some old 410 shotguns. They're not going to want steel going through them. And all the old Damascus barrel stuff, they're not going to want steel. So, this is yeah, they're banned pretty much lead here for hunting now. I think the National Rifle Association, where I shoot, might be all right, because they can reclaim all their lead pretty much, because it all goes in the butts at the back, huge big sand butts, and I know that they do filter them out, clean them out. So we should be able to have that. And the same for indoor ranges. I hope because I've got thousands and thousands of 357 heads. Someone years ago came in the range we were shooting, and they were selling boxes of them for like £25, 500. I think 500 or 1,000 in a box. Just the heads. I bought 4 boxes. Got addicted to that monster. I started drinking it in Nigeria. I was working out there, and I couldn't get. I don't like sugary drinks. I couldn't get anything diet apart from that. I discovered it's very good mixing with gin, because being Nigeria was a colony and it was hot, they all drink gin. Because of gin and tonic, because the quinine in it. It was good for malaria, I suppose. So gin there is really cheap, about £2.50 a litre for some good makes. Not arm and alky. I've got a load of video to go through, because I went to a show last weekend, just round the corner from me, a military thing. But I don't know where to start. I mean, this is people that own tanks. I discovered you can have a working tank on a shotgun certificate in England, and the same with artillery and cannons. Too dear to shoot a tank, wouldn't it? I wonder if you can afford to buy a tank, you can afford the ammo. Same with cannons. I've got a friend in my club who shoots machine guns. The Vickers, got Tommy guns, they got them all. They've kind of got a museum licence, is the best I can put it. It's a Section 5, but they got loads of machine guns. They do the old Vickers Day, and they had 30 of them, I think, at Bisley they have. Last summer. For those that don't reload, it takes a lot of work to get it like that ready. Pistol brass, quite easy to reload. It is if it's going in a lever action or a revolver, because I've got a revolver that I shoot 357 in. Because the necks don't stretch. So on these, after each shot, this gets a little bit longer. So I have to put it on this and wind it down, and this is all set up for the exact length. If you don't do it, it just don't fit in the gun. Got any new viewers? Please like and subscribe. Not earning any money at this YouTube yet though. I keep saying advertisers don't want to know people that are shooting. So over 500,000 views on one video, and didn't get a carrot. I'd like to earn a few bob on YouTube, not a lot, just enough so I could retire in the Philippines, Vietnam, something like that, Cambodia, open a little titty bar. On the beach, just play Jimmy Buffett. Oh, right, 38. Are you gas checking your 38 specials? I don't gas check me, as I say, my 38 specials because I just use them for plinking 25 yards. I've got a pistol and well, a revolver, I should say, 357 stroke 38 special. For those that don't know, you can shoot a 38 in a 357. Just the I think we've got a couple here. Yeah, that's a 38, and the longer one's a 357 Magnum, but it takes a lot more powder you can put in the Magnum. How much you pay for your copper plated bullets there for 100? I've got a powder measurer here set up for the 357, so I don't have to do this. But because these are quite a powerful bullet, you want them spot on. And for the accuracy, each one goes where the last one went. But as with my 357 and 38 special, I just plink really, 25 yards, occasionally out the 50. Yeah, that's it with them. Oh, we're down to three. Three people, actually we're down to two because one of them is me. It's got my tablet in front, because this is on the phone, my iPhone. Got my tablet over there on another account that I've got. So I can see the $15, you lucky bugger. 15 bucks. It's about 3 times that here. Yeah, 1,000. And I bought some powder the other day, £1. Oh, I think it's £1 in. Yeah, it'd be £1 of Swiss powder. It's called Swiss R44 or something. It's meant to be the same as Trail Boss. That was 90 quid, which is about 120, $130. These 308s I bought before COVID, and they're £21 a thousand. Primers, I don't know, because I was buying them before COVID, about £44 a thousand for pistol or rifle ones, and I'd bought a few thousand of each. So I've still got a few hundred left. So, but I'm jealous of you guys in the States when it comes to ammo, guns, and prices. Do you manual load everything, or have you got some presses that do it all? You just load it up and pull the lever. I've got a fancy Dillon press. That ain't that fancy. It does it all. You know, you pull one and it pops primer in, pops primer out, pops powder in, put it on the top. But that one's it's all set up for 45 ACP, but I don't have a gun that shoots that. A friend who gave up shooting gave it to me, so I'll have to see if I can get that changed. Yeah, I've got a few turret Lees because they were cheap as chips, as we say, in the gun shop, like £30 or something. I'm down here on the floor. I've got 3 down here on the floor. My bench ain't long enough because my bench is in my bedroom. This is the end of my bedroom. And my other hobby is making jewellery. So down here, let's have a little look. See, we've got my jewellery bench where I make jewellery. So all around me, I've got all bits of gemstones and all bits of gemstones, and got a nice bit of opal here. I was going to put into a brooch or something. It's carved as like an Indian head. Don't you see that? I don't know. It's not coming out that good. Or it's upside down. That's why. But yeah. So that's my next thing. Block bullets and all, bullets and gold, all gone up. Lyman, I've got a Lyman here in at the back. This big old jobby. That's set up for resizing me 308 and popping out the primer. Jimbo Bones. Is that the fella I bought that pump action shotgun off all them years ago? You won in a raffle. Did you? No, I sold that to a mate. I was having a clear out. I had too many guns, as you do. But my mate's got that. It's a good gun, bit heavy. Must be about 9 years ago I had bought that gun off you, or eight or 9 years. Back when you could buy guns on Facebook in England. Yeah, you still, what was I going to say? I noticed you do a few videos. I did subscribe to your Mountain Dew videos. Yeah, I noticed you hadn't done any in a while. A very long while. Sorry to hear that about your mother. Yeah, it's crap getting old, isn't it? I've got a load of mates that have passed away recently. Oh, I've got a couple that have got the big C. That's where I've recently got a marlin off a friend, and he's terminal in a hospice care. What business you doing? I thought you was a slaughterman. Gonna have to start rummaging about in a minute for more bullets. What have we got left in there? One. So do you butcher them there as well? Where? used to have a mate who was a sheep farmer. He used to get some lovely sheep, lovely lamb, all bagged up after it had gone to the abattoir. Right then, let's have a look if I've got some more bullets. I'll be back in a sec. It's just to the left here. Little drawer. Bullet heads. $1.40. No, one then. Two. It's a 30. It's a 30. Looking for something heavier. More of what I've been doing. There's a question mark on the box, so I'm gonna double check them. Yeah, 308. And they're heavy, aren't they? Yeah, they're the same. Let's double check that one. Yep. Yeah, thanks a hi. My scope on me Ruger. Yeah, take care, Jimbo. On me, what is it? It's a Hawk. It's a Hawk, and I think it's a 9 by 25 by 56. I did buy another one. I bought another one. I've got another one under here. What do I do? Just put my bullet on here, and I was at a show, and I bought another scope to put on it, but I haven't done it yet. So I don't know if it's any good. So I was at a show at Christmas. And I bought 5 by 30. So I bought this beast here. So gotta get some mounts for it, and I've got to stick that on me Ruger. I forgot about that. I'm glad you mentioned scopes. It's a Chinese one, this Discovery. Don't know if they're any good, but it was cheap. And Yeah, I think it's that size rings. I might even have some, to be honest. I've got a night vision scope over here. They never. I think, yeah. I bought this a few years back on eBay, night vision. I might try the scope mount on that, on my new one. Just the battery don't last that long on these. I need better batteries, but you have to get the batteries from them that fit in. So because of that, they're obviously the ones that come with it were naff. They're flying, that one. Get out of there. .34mm rings. Look at this. An American that knows metric. I'm impressed. So what do you use your 38 special for? In a pistol or a lever action? Oops, fuck. Getting a bit low on powder in there. And then there was two. Ah, got sons, eh? I've got 4 daughters. People think, was I trying for a son? No, I weren't even trying for 4 daughters. Well, what's that done? 60 rounds. Oh no, 60, 50 I've done. So that's 40, about £48 saved. Should I make some more? I don't know if I've got enough bullet heads. Oh, I've got some 308 174 grains here. Let's double check. And they're labelled wrong. So do you live in a big city or out in the sticks in California? Got my hat. I bought that at a tank show the other day. Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan. I think I might have a little look for some more bullets. I've got 39s. These are labelled 303, but they're coming out as 308s. Oh, let's get some more bullet heads. Oh, girlfriend's still awake, that's good. What are these? Again, 308s. 145s again. Nice and shiny. 139s. Let's have a little look in my book. As we're at a different weight now. 308. No, I ain't got nothing in there for that weight. Let's look at my other book. In the suburbs. I'm in the sticks here, but it's not really that far away from a big city. I live near a town called Reigate. Oh, 140 is a day. Let's see what. Got to find out some other powder now. For that bullet that I've got there is not for my powder. So I'll see what I've got. Stick in. pistol. Uni. What's this one? 15. Nope. I think these are all smokeless. That's a pistol powder. I think this is it. I've run out of the powder. Loads of pistol powder. What's this one? Tack rifle. Oh, reload of 15. No, that's that one. So that's that one. Never exceed 49. Well, this might be it. Need more rifle powder. What have we got in this one? Let's weight of them. 39. So 30. We've got tack. 33 up the 43 up to 48 in tack. Let's do it. I'm starting. Tack at 41, tack at 44, tack at 41. So we'll do this. It's quite a fast bullet. I'll do it at 44. No, I'm near the south coast. I'm sort of in between the south coast and Brighton. London and Brighton, somewhere in the middle. You'd say it's the south coast because it's probably about 30 miles to the coast and 30 miles to centre of London. So it's about an hour's drive each way. I can't be bothered. I've done enough reloading a day. 10. Well, it's been nice chatting to you. And like and subscribe, then you know I'm on again. And see you again. I'm going to have to get some more powder. Take care.